Yo, what's going on guys, Specs here, and today Anime Last Stand just dropped their brand new update 54, so I thought may as well make a video going over everything this update has to offer. This is more like a first impressions video than anything else, but I also want to go over some new units that they added, as well as some units I may have gotten a buff or a nerf, you know, some balance changes. If you guys like this sort of content, please consider hitting that like button and subscribing. The support the last couple of weeks have been absolutely insane, guys, so thank you so much. With all the yapping out of the way, fellas, let's get right into it. Alright fellas, here we are in game. And first thing I want to go ahead and check is the index. I like doing this every update, just to kind of see what units they added, excuse me. Let's go ahead and see, bro. So as far as ultimates go, it looks like they only added one new guy, and it's Shisui, man. I am so excited to grind for this guy, man. If you guys know me, you know I love Naruto. And you guys probably don't know this about me, but I love Shisui, bro. He may be a little bit fraudulent. You know, he's only in like 30 minutes of full footage, bro. Like this guy, non-filler, of course. Non-filler full footage, but to me, he's not fraudulent, bro. This guy's one of the goats of Naruto. Where are the other units at? Ah, here we go. Okay, here they all are. So, of course, we have Kill and Caulifla. We knew they were coming out, so this is not surprising in the least. Here's Shisui, just his regular celestial form. Tengen, which I don't know a lot about this guy. Literally, the only thing I know about this guy is he's in Anime Vanguards, and he's terrible in there. Used to be good, but he's an old unit, so that's all I know about Tengen. If you guys like Demon Slayer, let me know what this guy's all about, man. I have no clue. And then, actually something super interesting. Kill and Caulifla are their two separate units, so are they gonna, like, fuse? Like, in-game? I thought they were just gonna be an Evo, bro. Kind of like Gogeta. Or Vegito. That's sick. And then Bulma, which this unit's a money unit? Oh, man, fellas. Did we get our best money unit right here? Is Bulma gonna be, like, crazy? Yeah. The entire unit list, and it seems like those are the only new units that they added. Next thing I want to go ahead and check is the banner, and as y'all can see, man, Bulma and Tengen are both in here. So that's how you get these two. The other units, I'm assuming Kill and Caulifla come from a portal. I'm not sure how to get that, but probably safe to assume. Another thing I want to go ahead and check, bro, for those of you at home who care, man, there is a new Infinite Castle unit, and this got reset, so you can go ahead and get your rewards again. Yeah. Another thing I want to go ahead and see is they said they added a new Abyssal Trial, which that is how you get Shisui. Okay, bro. Really cool. So 150 times on any banner. Interesting. Okay. So these don't look too bad. And actually, the main thing here, the clear no-name planet portal 30 times, if I'm not mistaken, this is how you get Kill and Caulifla. So if I'm wrong about that, I'll put something up on the screen. I'm pretty sure that is how you get Kill and Caulifla, which is fire. You can get both. I love when anime tower defense games do that, bro. You're basically getting two units for the price of one. Although, this is kind of ridiculous, bro. Apply a stun effect to 2,500 enemies. I mean, you can just do the infinite, I guess. You gotta do some weird stuff, bro. Make 500 enemies walk backwards? What? Or what? Okay. Cool. Interesting challenges. Awesome. All right, fellas. They said something about an elemental cavern new work. Let me go ahead and check this out. Let me see what this is all about, man. So, they added a whole new difficulty, Insanity. It was not here before. And, oh wow, 70 to 94 is huge. That's way better. What? Okay. I don't know what random events mean. Is that like, maybe they're talking about the pillars that spawn in? Interesting for sure. And we have the advantages here, which looks really cool. So hold on. Let me make a full water team real quick. Okay. So I have a full water team now, fellas. Now let me look. Yeah. So that's exactly how you get the entire buffs. And you don't even need a full water team. You just need 5 water units. That is insane. Dude, this is the best thing I think the devs have ever added. If the Insanity isn't too difficult, because that was the issue with the other Elemental Cavern, like, kind of rework thing that they had, where you can do, like, 5 at once or 6 at once. Well, it's not 6. 5 at once. It was just, like, super difficult and not worth your time at all. It also had really weird spawn bugs. Like, that mode was a complete mess, bro. They just left it to die, which is fine, I guess, because if it's, like... Oh! I just realized that, too. It's a boosted cavern, so it's 25% more essence. Wait a minute. So 75 to 94. Okay. So typically it's 60 to 75. Interesting. Wow, that's really cool, guys. If you guys play Anime Last Stand at all, you know how monumental this is, because Elemental Caverns, in my opinion, is some of the worst part of any unit's grind. I think it's so boring, and it's kind of just miserable at times, to be honest with you, because it takes like 8 or 9 minutes per run, and you only get like 30 or 40. And now you're going to be getting double that, bro. As long as this isn't too difficult. If this is too hard, like, we're going to have some issues, devs. We're going to have some issues, but Hopefully it's not. Hopefully they learn from their mistakes from what did they even call it? The 5 elemental caverns, whatever. The combination caverns. Okay, fellas, I'm not gonna lie to you. I've spent like 3 minutes going to each and every single one of like the elemental caverns, the story in Infinite, even the challenges, the raids, trying to find out where to get this portal from. So I'm assuming Alucard's gonna sell it. I'm gonna wait till he spawns in, and I will be back whenever he spawns in. All right, fellas. Alucard is selling a portal. I assume this is it, the no-name planet. Let's go ahead and buy that and load in, man. Let's check out what the stage is talking about. Hold on, I gotta change my squad up. I do not want to load in with an all-water team. No, sir. All right, fellas, here we are, man. And this is the planet that Kaba and them were on, right? It looks like it. So I was wrong in my prediction video about it being Terminate Power themed. Unlucky, man. It is what it is. And they are fire units, so Giorno was not a good person to bring for this. But the last couple of updates have been fire-based. I'm not sure why. But hey, I'm not complaining. My Gohan's been eaten, bro. Shoot, bro. Are you serious? This is a completely different path, man. I gotta, hold on. Let me sell all. There we go. That should be good. So far, this update seems very chill, bro. Very calm update. Let me know down in the comments how y'all feel, man. This video is going to be going up like an hour or two after the update drops. So I'm curious to know the community sentiment on this, bro. I'm honestly a larger fan of these type of updates, man. I like whenever we get like an update full of just like characters that probably couldn't be in their own update, like this one, bro. Even though I think Kale and Khalifa probably should have been in the Dragon Ball one. Like, especially over Topo. They put in Topo. Yeah, bro. Shisui was a complete surprise to me, man. I am so pumped to go ahead and grind for that guy. I hope he's good, bro. Like, please don't do him wrong, bro. Please do not do him wrong. I am begging you, ALS devs. He's like one of the OG Aura farmers, bro. Especially in the Storm games, bro. Hey, if y'all ever played the Storm games, man, y'all know how much Aura that man Shisui has. He's basically carried from the games, bro. He's like the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta of the Naruto universe, bro. He's still my GOAT, man. That's just how fire he is in the games. What can I say? The boss went ahead and spawned in here. We're going to clear this guy up. It's over, bro. What are you doing, man? And this is only tier 1. That's why it's like really super duper easy. Yeah, the stage is pretty fire. I mean, it just kind of looks like an alternate planet. But I like the skybox and stuff. I love it whenever they get like super vibrant and colorful, man. Boom. And we got Prodigy Crystals. Really cool. Go ahead and pick no hit. And now we can go ahead and talk about the units that got buffed and nerfed, fellas. All right, fellas, let's get straight into these balance changes. So the first thing on this list involves Burning Hero, the Godly. And he now changes elements based on dominant element in your team. Takes on the element of whatever mode you're using. So can this guy like change elements? I don't have this unit, but that's what it kind of sounds like. Or what it reads like. He also now deals 200% elemental damage instead of 300, except for when in neutral mode. Okay. In his neutral mode, damage increased and AoE size increased. Nuke damage buff to 1.5 trillion. It's really good. That's super strong. His nature element now has accelerate plus wind shear plus slow, plus his damage has been increased. That's really good. That slow is so nice, bro. That slow is the one thing that's keeping Giorno in this game still. Still makes him viable, so that slow is super duper useful. It says his water form listed here, damage increased. Ability now deals 20% damage, or excuse me, 20x damage instead of 5x. Jeez. It's also really good, man. Do I need to get this guy, chat? Seems kind of insane. We have his light mode here. Light mode, final 2 upgrades, SPA reduced. That's good. Final range for light mode increased. That's good. Passive reworked. Okay. And then lightning shower buff. Cool. The light mode must have been super weak because there's 4 things listed here. Everything else had like 2 or 3. Nice. Okay. Next we have his fire mode, damage increased, plus a new effect added. Okay. Fire doesn't really have anything going on, just damage increase. Okay. Dark now has despair, plus the damage has been increased, and the nuke damage increased. So all around, this guy Burning Hero got a pretty sizable buff, I'd guess, man. So if you guys have this unit, hey, try him out, man. Okay, guys. Next unit buffed is Asta. His rage passive damage gain per stack decreased to 0.5%. Oh, wow. Wait a minute. This isn't a buff. Wait. Passive damage gain. So they nerfed him, but then I assume him gaining a new passive, it's really strong. That's the only reason for a nerf, I'd guess. We have Windprint. Now is wind shear plus slow. Once again, another character, another unit getting slow. That is massive. I cannot, like, overestimate that, fellas. Slow in this game is so useful. Then he gained a new passive. Spiritual Stimulation. Passive now scales every attack instead of every 2. Okay. He's fired too, bro. Wind Prince got a massive buff, man. Nice. Okay. Then we have 9L. Placement cap increased to 4. That literally doesn't matter at all if you have anything above Overlord. Water Nest now has a 20% chance to stun enemies for 10 seconds. 25-second cooldown per enemy. Plus, her damage has been increased. And some changes to her passive. I wish they would list what the changes to her passive were. But it's okay. They probably can't fit it all in the Discord. It's fine. So we have Bone Demon up next. Damage has been increased. Simple little buff. We have Modoki. Nuke damage decreased. Power Wish of passive nerfed. Arrow of Salvation now has a 35-second cooldown. Her damage has been increased though. Her Witch form now has Fear plus Despair. Witch form now has its own damage stat and range. And the final upgrade price is reduced to 650k. So I don't know much about this unit, fellas. Like at all. But them lowering this price right here, the 650k price, is huge, bro. It is absolutely huge. That's one thing Anime Last Stand is like, I feel like the devs are struggling balancing, bro, is like units are expensive, bro. Like really, really expensive to fully upgrade nowadays. So 650k may sound like a lot. In the grand scheme of things, it's really not. All right, folks, we have Conrad here. His damage has been decreased, his Doomsgate ability reworked, and the primary element changed to nature. Okay. It seems like they're really trying to buff up nature here, fellas. Like, this is... I don't know, like, what Conrad's all about, but he's really good from what I know. Like, I don't know the ins and outs of his passive or, like, his active ability. All I know is that he's, like, pretty far up on the DPS chart, man. Like, this guy's a real unit. So him getting changed to grass is actually pretty huge. And that element has always been, like, bottom tier, bro. Like, Giorno was the only good grass unit for, like, 5 months, bro. It was really bad. It was really, really, really bad. So all of these buffs to grass units are really good. I like them. We have some other changes. Time King is now hybrid on placement. Absolutely massive. That is such a good buff. When I made that video on Time King, I was really disappointed by the fact he is not hybrid on placement. Because how are we in the year 2025 playing Anime Last Stand and a unit doesn't or isn't hybrid on placement? Like, that's just kind of... You're dooming that unit, essentially. That unit is useless in any progressive mode. So now that's much better. The Immortal King now rewinds for 40 seconds. Okay, cool. Remove global cooldown from Wukong Supreme God Nirvana ability. Okay. Goku Master Ultra Instinct Final Spirit Bomb. Damage increase kept at 200%. Okay, nice little buff for Goku there. Then weaken cooldown decreased to 25 seconds. Okay, just a weaken buff in general. And Immortal King Omnipotent now kills 60 enemies in range instead of 30. Cool. So that's all the balance changes they have listed here, fellas. I know they did rework Ichigo. At least that's what they said. So if you guys can put down in the comments what exactly they did to Ichigo, I will pin the comment. But other than that, guys, it's been Specs. Later.